So the Game Awards have come and gone, and what have we learned? Well, if you win most of the awards that night, it doesn't mean you're gonna win Game of the Year. Am I right, God of War Ragnarok? Am I right, Santa Monica Studios? Similarly, if you don't win a lot of the awards that night, it doesn't mean that you don't have a chance of winning Game of the Year. Am I right, Elden Ring? Am I right, FromSoft? I personally enjoyed Game Awards this year. It was good to see the games that are coming out next year, or the fucking year after. And it was good to see games that came out this year getting the recognition that they deserve. It's a fun time. It is genuinely a good time to be a gamer. God of War won a lot of the awards that they were nominated for, which is good to see because from what I see, the game is good. And I haven't played it, but I'm going to, and I know I'm going to have a good time. So it's good to see Santa Monica Studios getting a load of dubs. Similarly with Elden Ring, I felt bad that it didn't win a lot of awards that it was nominated for, but it was good to see that they won Game of the Year. Elden Ring, although it's not really a game for me, I can see from gameplay footage and looking at reviews that it's just a phenomenal game. Game looks good. Good job. Final Fantasy XIV Online got 2 awards. I think it was Best Community Support or whatever, and Best Ongoing Game. And I was kind of happy to see that. I don't play Final Fantasy XIV Online, but my girlfriend Lana does, and I've more or less witnessed firsthand what the community is like. You're all crazy bastards. The game to me just looks like a bunch of text on screen, but fuck it. I'm happy for you. And if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you got to see some trailer of Final Fantasy 16? You can just tell I don't play Final Fantasy. Sifu did not win a single fucking award. What absolute highway robbery. Sifu's not a fighting game. Oh yeah, bitch. What do you do in the game? You fight people. Shut your mouth. Speaking of robbery, Sonic Frontiers got bested by Genshin Impact for Player's Choice Award. Who the fuck plays Genshin Impact? There were a lot of world premieres this year, and it was good to see. Hades 2 is coming out. That's pretty cool. Death Stranding 2 was announced. Big dub. A Transformers game was announced. And my friend Patty was just super fucking happy about it. There's probably a bunch of other trailers that I have forgotten to mention. I am sorry. Tekken 8. I have completely forgotten about it. Looks pretty fucking sick. I would like if it has a good campaign, because I'm scared to play the multiplayer in any Tekken game ever, because I'm shit at fighting games. Street Fighter, the new one, looks very underwhelming. There was a game, Meet Your Maker, that looks like a lot of fun. I actually might end up actually playing that. But that seems to be all the exclusives that I can remember anyway. There were a lot more. But I think for the most part, a lot of people were going to be eating good next year or the year after. So we had the awards, we had the world exclusives, we had the trailers, and now we had to have the cringe. And for the most part, the Game Awards this year didn't have a lot of cringe. I would say that they decided to leave the cringe till last, because when Elden Ring got announced, I still can't believe it as I'm saying this. When Elden Ring got announced for Game of the Year, the FromSoft team came up on stage, they did their speech, and in the background was this fucking kid who looks like Ralph the fucking movie maker, and he was just hiding in the background at first. He looked like he was part of the team, and he then came up to the microphone and thanked his Rabbi Bill Clinton for this award.
Thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
He was then ushered off stage quite quietly, and Jeff Keighley tweeted that he had got arrested afterwards, which we can only imagine means that he was shot gangland style by Jeff outside the back of the Game Awards. Except he didn't get shot in the back of the head, gangland style, by Jeff Keighley, because he then did an interview and he explained that he is a 15-year-old boy who's a prankster of some sort. I'm not sure if that's a profession. It was so fucking mesmerizing. It was kind of sad to see because especially for winning Game of the Year, it's a very special moment, and it just put a bit of a dampener on FromSoft there, especially since FromSoft didn't really win a lot of awards in the first place. I think they won maybe 1 or 2 other awards, and I was just kind of like, that kind of sucks. Alright, so I've talked about the Game Awards long enough now, and I want to know how you felt about it. Did you watch it? How do you feel about the trailers? Are you going to play any games from the Game Awards next year? There seems to be a lot of games coming out next year. I personally am excited for Hades 2. I haven't played Hades 1, but I've heard it's very good. And the announcement of the second game is giving me that little fire under my arse to play the first one. Oh, I'm so fucking tired, dude. Man, I don't even know how to close out these videos anymore. I've been Sadweed. Goodbye.